Welcome to the Open Science Academy. Welcome to the second part of Chapter 2 of the ebook by Peter Jakubowski, No Evolution Without Revolution. Now we are considering the complete definition of all physical quantities by means of the previously demonstrated creation procedure. At first, please read the explanation on this page. If necessary, you can stop the video. The full definition of each physical quantity contains three elements. The first one is the basic relation of the given quantity to the universal unity. We can call it the creation story of the quantity. The second one is the physical unit of this quantity, like meter, second, watt or volt. The third one is the universal value of the given physical quantity. It is that value which the quantity takes on the material level of the universal quantum field, that field from which the whole universum has been created. We termed this medium the universal quantum field, or more metaphorically, the field of light, because the only possible speed for all quanta in our universe, created in that way, is the speed of light characteristic for each state of matter. The first element of the above definition, the basic relation of a given physical quantity, contains two further elements. One of them is the material factor μ, with its exponent specific for the quantity location of the unified family plane. And the remaining element is just a proper combination of the universal values of the creative potential Ru and Tu, or their reciprocal values Ku and Fu. Let us note that the universal size of a quantum in our universe is about 5 nanometers, and the universal period of such a quantum is about 0.2 picosecond. They both are typical values of the boundary between the living and non-living systems in our universe. Here we see the full definition of the dynamic plane of the unified family of all physical quantities. Please note the four physical quantities located on the white squares. They are independent of the material factor μ, because they are corresponding to zero exponent of μ. We will find two more such quantities on the electrodynamic plane. Like the unified unity, they all should be considered as the direct modifications of the universal creative potential, co-creating the material and spiritual properties of all other physical quantities. The material factor of all physical quantities allows us to order all possible physical states of matter, with their material and spiritual components, along a common scale of the parameter μ, as shown in the diagram here. We termed this diagram the quantum spectrum of matter, being a schematic library of all possible states of matter in our universe. We see on that scale the 7 really existing groups of material levels, from atomic nuclei, through atoms, molecules, membranes, up to simple biological cells, nerve cells and brain cells. We have also added the 2 extreme groups of the smallest quanta, quarks, and the largest quanta of a superbrain. They can be considered as not yet freely existing at the present step of our evolution. In order to have compared our universal spectrum with the traditional ranges of frequencies of the so-called electromagnetic spectrum in vacuum, we have included it in the last column of the diagram. Here we see the full definition of the electrodynamic plane of the unified family of all physical quantities. Please note that the quantum magnetic induction B and the quantum electric field E are material independent. We remember the white squares. They are the 2 electrodynamical children of the universal creative potential we have mentioned previously. They create all other electrodynamical quantities. If you are interested how we can practically calculate the universal values of the quantum dimension and time, please stop the video for a moment now and read carefully this page and the next one. We begin our calculation with 2 experimentally measured physical values, the Planck constant, and the elementary electric charge. As we remember the Planck constant, the universal value of the quantum of action equals the fourth power of the quantum dimension. Any further physical quantity may be known to you but different from those basic ones of the unified family is always equivalent to one or another basic quantity, occupying the same square of the family. For example, the quantum pressure and the density of energy are both equivalent to the quantum speed. The only really useful thermodynamic quantity is temperature. Therefore, it has been just added to the unified family. Here we see the unified description of temperature resulting in its universal value of about -29 Celsius, and its unit Kelvin being equivalent to volt, or meter times ampere over second. In the next video we explain how we can use the unified family to discover all possible physical equations. Join us again.